Hi, this is part 2 of telling you my dreams to see if anybody else has had the same or similar dream as me. If you want more context, go click that video and watch it. So this dream happened probably, it had to have been like 2 months ago, 3 at the most. Probably, no, closer to 2. I think it was at the very beginning of October. And I had this dream that I was in this city area. So for me, I live in a small town, and I've lived in a city for like the past 7 years, and I lived in a different city for like 6 months, but none of them were like really big, huge cities. Charlotte, North Carolina is where I was for 6 months working on something there. And that's probably like the biggest city I've ever like stayed in for an exceptional amount of time. So I don't know where this city was, but I was walking down the street, and I was walking in front of this really big building that was like mostly glass. So there was like a lot of like windows, and you could see like the metal beams and stuff like that going through the building. And then all of a sudden this like lady screamed, and I looked over, and this huge rock fell from like the sky out of nowhere and smashed her, like crushed her. Very vulgar dream. I probably should have, I'll put a trigger warning somewhere. And so whenever this happens, I look up, and there are dozens of these giant rocks. Now, they're not meteors. I know that's like the first thing is like meteors, but no, like, or they could have been, but they didn't look like your like typical meteor. Meteors usually hit the atmosphere, start burning, and then like usually burn up a good bit like in our atmosphere, and as they fall to the ground. These were like big boulders that look like they just dropped from the clouds, and they start just smashing into everything. And basically the entire dream was me and a group of these people in the glass building that was like mostly glass. And like once you got further in, there was wood and things like that. Like, so it was a little more protected, but not really. So basically our best bet was to stand where we could see where the rocks were falling, because they came in waves, and then get under one of the metal beams and pray to God it was like strong enough not to kill us. So yeah, there is another part to that dream, because if you guys have those dreams where you sleep, and then and you have the dream and you wake up a tiny bit and then you go back to sleep, and it's like part 2 to the dream. It's like same kind of scenario, but something's changed a little bit. There is a part 2 to that, but I'll save that for another video. But yeah, big rocks falling from the sky. If you guys had those dreams, let me know.